Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. Today's reading is your person's current thoughts and feelings about you. If you want to know really in depth how your person is truly feeling about you, please check out my Dear Beloved message readings. They're basically a collection of written messages I channeled from the Divine Masculine Collective, written in a letter format. They're about 1,000 words in length. They go into so much depth into how this person's really feeling, what their struggles are, what's really going on with them and your connection. And they're $11.11, that's US dollars, and I've received so much amazing feedback for those readings, so please check those out. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So in today's reading we have 5 sets of cards. Set of cards number 1 is the green crystal. Set of cards number 2 is the pink crystal. Set of cards number 3 is the yellow. Set of cards number 4 is the orange crystal. And set of cards number 5 is the blue. So take some time to tune into the energies of the cards. See which one resonates with you the most. Trust your first instinct. What kind of feeling do you get from each set of cards? Which one just feels right? Which one feels uplifting? That is the card for you. You can pause the video if you need to. I'll leave a few quiet moments here as well for you. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the green crystal and the mint green ice donut. So this reading is going to be your person's current thoughts and feelings about you. Okay. So what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Hierophant. They're feeling very passionate about you because your connection is opening up so many layers of their experience of life. Especially with the Hierophant here, you could have a very intense spiritual bond, and it's leading them to deeper levels of enlightenment. They're very intrigued by that. They're feeling very magnetically drawn to that. 8 of Pentacles. Six of Wands. So you make them feel very confident. They are feeling inspired to be like the best version of themselves. They're working hard on that, and they're feeling very victorious. You make them realize all their good qualities, and they want to be like a good provider for you with the 10 of Pentacles. That can be on any like level, in any kind of way. They just want to be there for you. They want to be dependable. They want to make you proud. That's what I'm hearing. Star. They find this connection very healing. They're feeling much more connected to the divine. So they're feeling that sense of home with you, and this connection has really opened their eyes. And life just seems really amazing to them now. The Devil. Okay, so what is this Devil energy about, please? There's healing of karma for this person. Yeah, look, moving away from karma, worries, stress, through this divine connection. And I feel like all of these are relevant, just pulling all these cards out. Yeah, they're moving away from adversity into a brighter future. So anything that isn't serving them, this connection is changing their energy vibration. It's rising them up. So they're falling out of alignment with a lot of things. And so they're moving away from that. They're moving away from stress, sleepless nights. This connection feels like a safe sanctuary to them. They feel very safe in this connection. They feel like they are protected by the divine. Before, they were just so caught up in thoughts and fear of the future. It was like phantoms of their mind. But now they're free from that. They're in this joy. They're in this sun, the light. This is like freedom, liberation from all their worries. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about hard work, and they're working on this Three of Pentacles energy. Like there's a soul contract here, and it's about being more spiritual in this person's day-to-day life. Could be a light worker as well, because we have the Hierophant as well. Spiritual teachers. Okay, so this is a very intense connection that you have. Let's look at the messages from the heart cards. They're thinking that you're amazing because you've opened this gateway for them to be more connected to the divine. Definitely feeling deep love. Ghosting. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a few out and see the overall message from these cards. Telepathy. You have a deep telepathic bond. Roller coaster. Okay. Butterfly. So there's been some difficulties in this connection, some ups and downs. You're always very connected in the 5D. You have a multi-dimensional connection. They may have ghosted you. This talks about running, avoiding, feeling overwhelmed, difficult emotions, bottled up feelings, silent treatment. It's maybe someone who has difficulties expressing or making sense of their emotions. So they are having some like sleepless nights because they're worried. I feel like they're worried that they're messing up your connection, but they're definitely having some sort of ego death, the death of illusions, and it's very difficult for the mind, the ego, to release that old sense of identity and the way they made sense of the world. And so there's ups and downs here. Maybe this person can be hot and cold sometimes, but there is the butterfly. Transformation of a relationship, freedom from blocks, wisdom, growth, strength, being your true self. Heartbreak. Yeah. Intense sadness, grieving, loss, separation, regrets, betrayal, crying and mourning. So maybe this person's fears got the better of them at some point. Maybe they ran away from you, they ghosted you, created a lot of heartbreak. Maybe they ran into another situation which was more like their comfort zone so that they could stay in denial about this spiritual awakening. Because they feel insecure, anxious, low self-esteem, poor self-image, nervous, not feeling good enough, and mind games. So yeah, they felt they weren't good enough for you, so they were self-sabotaging. This person's been suffering with self-esteem issues. crossroads. Okay, so this could literally be them choosing between love or fear. Maybe they kept choosing the different paths. They chose their comfort zone, and then they were choosing you, and then they were going back to their comfort zone. Some cases it could be third-party situations. Maybe when you met, there already was someone else or something, or vice versa, or both of you. Maybe they're having sleepless nights because they're very confused, and that's that roller coaster of emotions. Maybe they didn't want to make that difficult decision, so they ghosted you. Bitterness, anger, resentment, jealousy, silent treatment, arguments, cold shoulder, ghosting, criticizing. Okay, so I do feel there's some resentment within this connection here. They may be feeling a bit bitter if some of you have walked away from this situation as well. Let's pull some messages out of the bag. Yeah, look, too good for me. That's those insecurities. So they were self-sabotaging. They were trying to avoid abandonment and rejection by self-sabotaging the connection. We have, yes, separation. That led to a separation with the ghosting. Jealous. Okay, so I feel that goes with this bitterness. They may be jealous if they see you with someone else. They may have tried to make you jealous. You know, they may have been immature in that way, trying to see if you still had feelings for them. So some immaturity here. This person needs to learn how to be vulnerable and express their emotions. I feel too much for you. So this person was afraid of getting too attached to you because they felt they weren't good enough. They have a fear of abandonment. And so they sabotaged, they acted from a place of fear, basically, when they were being immature. Controlled. Okay, so I feel that goes with that roller coaster of emotions. They felt out of control. They felt like their emotions had a complete control over them. So they were feeling all over the place, and this probably manifested as them acting all over the place, and you didn't know where you stood with them. So this person, they do have deep feelings for you, but they just need to mature and experience more in order to learn about themselves through all of these emotions that come up in your connection. I feel this is a connection of self-discovery. For some of you, I feel it's only a small amount that it will work out with this person in the long run. But for many of you, I feel this is just a lesson of self-discovery. What can you learn from this experience? This could be someone who hints their feelings. They're too afraid to be upfront and just tell you how they feel, so they hint things. Or maybe in some cases they can't tell you if they're in another relationship or something. You are some kind of soulmate with each other. That, you know, soulmates don't necessarily mean that's the person that you end up with. So we have many soulmates where we have a soul contract to learn certain things, to heal and release certain karma. And we have unfair. Okay. So I feel there's intense chemistry here, intense longing, magnetic pull, and maybe it feels unfair because you feel all this desire to have this person. They feel that desire, but maybe there's just a lot of external obstacles that create those blocks and that roller coaster as well, and it feels unfair. It always feels like there's something in the way of your connection. But I do feel it's because in most cases it is about that karma. For very few of you, it will be like your twin flame or an intense soulmate connection. But only you can really know that in your own heart. so let's look at the divination dice. Yeah, look, we have this Six of Swords, I will see this as, and that came out as well. So there is movement into more harmony, but I feel it's a slow process with this person. They can act a little bit like the Fool. Maybe this person's known as like the Joker kind of thing. When things get a bit too deep, this person may try to avoid deep conversations or exploring deep emotions because it frightens them. They could be in like the spiritual closet. This could be someone who's known as like a Joker, but to their friends kind of thing. But really they have these really deep spiritual experiences, but maybe they're trying to hide that because it doesn't fit in with their group of friends kind of thing, and they make fun of this person. But yeah, it's like secretly they're trying to manifest or they're just being more spiritual behind closed doors. I feel this relationship is part of their journey to learn to be more of their true spiritual nature. But I feel they won't get to that point until many years away, most likely, when you've already moved on from this person. This is something that's going to come in later age. And Spirit has a message here with these two towers. It's like you're both have a fear of intimacy deep down. And that's why you're attracted to each other in a way. That's one of the reasons why you're drawn to each other. Not the only reason, but something about you have a situationship. You can't fully be together. There's a distance between you. But it's allowing you to explore and play out these different emotions and learn so much more about yourselves. I feel like you will be learning more from this connection on a conscious level. For this other person, it will take longer for what they've learned to come into their conscious awareness, like later in life. Okay, so yeah, this is a connection about learning more, about wisdom. I do feel this person will reach out soon and communicate their feelings. They'll wear their heart on their sleeve kind of thing with you. And that will be like a big step for them. But I still feel like it's not enough. But it will be a big step for them. The Wheel of Fortune, the ship's helm. There's that roller coaster of emotions. There's these intense waves, like ocean waves. But you're navigating out of that. You are coming into more peace within yourself. For some of you, that could be because you're no longer holding on so tightly to this person or the outcome of this connection. You may find deeper inner peace by going inwards and connecting more with the divine. This connection is about a deep healing. You feel that magnetic pull and that inner knowing about each other because you do have a soul contract. Like I said, you are some kind of soulmate. But it's only, I feel, a few of you where this connection has the strength and the maturity to move ahead. Whereas for many, most, it's about learning and then moving in different directions. So the blue flower, again, I do feel they will open up to you. And this is the colour of the throat chakra. They will express their truth. But like I said, for some of you, that won't be enough, really. But if you really want to know how this person is really feeling, please check out my Dear Beloved message readings. They're written in a letter format. They're about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. They're not personal readings, but I've already created a collection of all these letters. So when you book a reading, I basically email you that letter, which is a PDF, and they talk about how this person feels for you, what their struggles are, and what positive transformation and healing is occurring in your connection. So please check those out. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel as well. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the pink crystal and the strawberry shimmer donut. So this reading is going to be your person's current thoughts and feelings about you right now. Okay. So what are they thinking and feeling about you? We have the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as someone very nurturing, very kind and loving. You're helping heal their inner child. And they see you as like that divine mother energy. You have unconditional love for them, and it is very healing. They see you as some kind of soulmate with a Lover's card here. They feel it's a divine connection. They do feel this multi-dimensional aspect. They feel and know that Spirit is watching over your connection. How do they feel about you? Ace of Wands, they feel very passionately. I feel like they're having a lot of sexual desires. They have a lot of dreams, goals, fantasies about being with you or what that would be like as well. They want a brand new beginning. Yeah, they feel a lot of passion. Eight of Wands. This again is like they feel it's a divine connection coming down from the higher realms. Whether they consciously think that or not, it's like on some level they know that this is a special connection that you have, and they are feeling very they're desiring you a lot, so they are wanting some sort of rapid movement. We have the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So again, very passionate, a lot of sexual desire, wanting to race in, wanting to make love. The Empress, again, they just see you as very incredibly like feminine energy, and it's really sparking this divine masculine. You're making them feel their masculine qualities, and it's just very seductive to them, very magnetic, and they do want to make love. You know, the Empress is often depicted as being pregnant, and there's all this phallic symbol here as well. So they may even like fantasize about what it'd be like to have a family with you. Ten of Pentacles. And Temperance, you feel equally about each other. And again, they see this as a very special connection. It's awakening for them as well, because there's the illuminated crown here, the crown chakra. And they are aware of the angels that watch over your connection, how Spirit is protecting this connection. So let's look at the messages from the heart cards. What they're thinking and feeling about you and the connection right now. Mirror. Self-reflection, reflecting each other, be honest with self, wisdom, clarity, transformation, and shadow work. So yeah, they're going inwards a lot. they're reflecting on you a lot. They're looking at themselves. I feel like you're inspiring them to reach their goals and aspirations and do things that make you proud, but also like makes them proud of themselves. And you are reflecting each other. A lot of inspiration, creative passion, and feeling like electricity, intense chemistry. Okay, in some cases this lovers could be they need to choose between you and someone else with this crossroads coming out, but it doesn't have to mean that. Crossroads is maybe they just had this idea in their mind about how their life was going to be, and they'd got comfortable with that idea, and then in some cases they've met you and it's totally like transformed their perspective of life, their life, the direction they're going in. And these talk about new direction, so feeling passionate about a new beginning that your connection presents to them, and they want to take that new beginning and kind of run with that. But there is this crossroads here. Telepathy. So you have a deep telepathic bond, a multi-dimensional connection. You're feeling each other's emotions, you're mind reading, you're connected through space and time, and that's where you have this pure communication. So if you're unsure about this person, what they're thinking and feeling, try to connect with their energy. Sit with that energy and you will know. With practice, in some cases, you'll know how they feel. This person has some fear, fight, flight or freeze, excessive worrying, stalling, running, avoidance, sleepless night, thinking worst case scenarios. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. What are they fearful about in terms of your connection? King of Cups. They're fearful of their emotions. They're fearful because they love you so deeply. It scares them that things aren't going to work out and they'll be heartbroken. What else are they fearing? King of Pentacles. They fear perhaps that maybe they're not going to be stable enough for you emotionally and maybe even practically. In some cases, their fear could be that they already have a family. Three of Pentacles. They're kind of worrying, they're having sleepless nights, they're fearing and fretting over how can they live out this divine soul contract with you, this spirituality that they're being drawn to become more of. They're worrying how can they become more of that in their day-to-day life. Well, maybe that's very different from how they've appeared to other people in the past. They have worries about what people think or are going to think. Yeah, they have insecurities. They're anxious, they have low self-esteem, a poor self-image, nervous, not feeling good enough, and mind games. So two kings came out. To me, this is like their true soul desire is to be like the kings and have that self-mastery. But they may feel like they're just the knight kind of thing. They may feel like they have to mature more or achieve more or do more in their life in order to feel like the king. Player. Okay, so this is over the family card and below the crossroads. So in some cases, a small amount, this could be a player, but I feel this is more like saying that they're in another relationship, but they're thinking about you. We have telepathy. and their minds are connecting with this love heart. You're thinking these loving thoughts about each other and you're feeling each other's emotions. But someone may be in another relationship, have other commitments. Betrayal. So yeah, they're feeling guilty because if there's someone else involved, they feel like they're being deceptive. It says lies, heartbreak, stabbed in the back, separation, breakup, cheating, third party. But they are missing you. They're yearning for you, they're reminiscing, they feel sadness, heartbreak, they're longing for you, they're pining, they want to be close again. Okay? So let's pull some messages out of the bag. How are they feeling about you right now? Reach out. So this is saying they want to reach out. In some cases it could be they want you to reach out. They just want to talk. They just want to be close. They're missing you. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't reach out, because this is a reading for a lot of people. So you have to follow your own intuition with that. They're hoping and praying for the answers to that decision or this crossroads. They're hoping and praying for things to work out between both of you, I feel, but they may not be able to see how it can. Yeah, in the palm of your hand. So this person's really fallen for you. It's like they've given you their heart, but they have fears that they can get heartbroken. You could crush their heart with it being in the palm of your hand, kind of thing. Chasing. Okay, so there could have been a runner-chaser dynamic here. Make you jealous. Wow, and that's over the insecure card. So there could have been some immaturity here. Maybe they tried to make you jealous. Maybe they saw other people chasing you, or maybe they saw you were chasing someone else or something. Or this is their indirect, immature way of chasing you to try and make you jealous. There is player here. They do feel lost without you. They're scared of commitment. Okay. So yeah, they're insecure. They feel this deep bond with you. They feel that you're some kind of soulmates. But they have this fear of commitment. They have a fear of rejection, basically. And it's a reflection of them rejecting themselves. That may be why the player card is there as well. Maybe they have a pattern of being in relationships, but not fully being present in those relationships, and then thinking about you, kind of thing. Yeah, speak to me and reach out. So they want some sort of communication. Let's look at the divination dice next. There may have been anger. You may have sent this person away. Maybe you felt betrayed by them. Maybe they ran away to be with someone else, kind of thing. They were scared of that commitment. Maybe you chased them, they ran away. And maybe you sent them away. The cat, black cat. Okay, so this is someone that can come across as quite cocky, maybe a bit arrogant at times. They're like fiercely independent like the cat, but just like cats, maybe they want your attention sometimes, and then once they've got your attention, they just sort of slink off without an explanation. They feel these warm feelings with you. they feel nourished by you with that Queen of Pentacles, but there may be a parent-child dynamic here. The Empress came out as well. Maybe there's a parent-child codependency where you're trying to heal and nourish this person, but there's a need to create healthy boundaries perhaps because this person's, I feel, been taking you for granted. I feel like this person's just immature, like they can't see the depth of this connection. Like they feel it, but it's like their mind hasn't evolved enough yet. Like this person could potentially be young, but not necessarily, but their mind hasn't like matured enough to just know how important this connection is. It's like they've been playing games because they don't realize, but they're going to realize when it's too late, or they already have realized when it's too late, kind of thing. Treasure map. So to me, the treasure map is saying that this is a very complicated connection, and you've got, it's like all this searching, trying to find the love, find the union, make that happen. Like it's some sort of quest. Let's look at the charms. I'm hearing this could be a case where you connect with this person in the higher dimensions, and you know this person's soul, and it's so loving and amazing, but then maybe it's quite jarring. Like when you see them in the 3D, they seem a lot more immature than what you imagined them to be when you're interacting with their higher self. We have fuck you, I do what I want. So there's been power struggles here. This person wants to be that fierce independence. They have a fear of commitment. Plant lady. So maybe you're into plants and nature. Could like pink potentially. And there's a dog here. I feel like this person does genuinely love you, but they just need to mature a lot more. I feel like their maturity will come later in life. For some of you watching this, you are like both very young kind of thing. But if you really want to know what this person is thinking and feeling, please check out my Dear Beloved message readings. They're written in letter format. They're PDF, about 1,000 words in length. They're not personal readings. I basically created a collection of channeled messages from the masculine collective energy, and it goes into so much depth about this person's struggles and where your connection's headed and all things like that. I've received really amazing feedback for those readings as well, so please check those out. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the yellow crystal and the lemon and strawberry donut. So this reading is going to be their current thoughts and feelings about you right now. Okay, so what they're thinking and feeling about you right now. Ace of Wands, feeling very passionate. They feel a lot of electricity, a lot of chemistry. They're having a lot of sexual desires. They're fantasizing about all these new beginnings that they feel that they could potentially have with you. What they're thinking and feeling. The Hermit. I feel like they're trying to problem solve. Your connection feels very mysterious. They may not know what you're thinking and feeling about them right now. So they're going inwards. They're feeling drawn to think about you all the time. And that is making them have a lot of introspection. I feel like they're trying to seek some sort of reassurance. How are you feeling about them? Like they're trying to figure it out by going inwards, listening to what their intuition is telling them. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So they feel this is a golden opportunity. They're very fascinated with you. It's like they're examining you. They may be looking on social media or wherever they may see you. It's like they're looking at you, but they're also looking at this connection. They're like, what does this connection mean? What's meant to happen here? There's a deep element to this, and there's the Three of Wands. It's like they're waiting for progress in this connection, or they're waiting to find out how you feel or something like that. They're just eager to get this connection going further. So 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, High Priestess, Magician. Okay, so what is this 8 of Cups about, please? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the card of walking away. I feel like this person is in their man or their woman cave. They're just thinking so much about you. They're thinking so much about this connection that they're kind of just forgotten about everything else that's going on in their life right now. They really want to give you, or they want to give the best, or whatever they have to offer you. It's like they want to give you that, and they're hoping that you're going to say that that is enough to take this connection further. So yeah, they've kind of just forgotten about everything else that's going on in their life. What's this 8 of Swords about? Feeling stuck. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so they may just feel like your connection is in a pause. It's stuck right now. They may feel some sort of resistance coming from you. Yeah, look. You may be in two minds about this person, and they're working really hard to sort of prove themselves to you. They're making things, creating things, so to speak, to offer you. They're trying to demonstrate their good qualities and why they'd be a good match kind of thing. But you're kind of being a bit cold. You're not really letting on what you're feeling. You're keeping your cards close to your chest. And so that's why they're going inwards. They can't see. And look, they've cut themselves off from the rest of the world right now. They're going inwards because they feel stuck. They're trying to problem solve. They're like trying to do everything they can to get you to be certain that you want to be with them. So the High Priestess. You're being very mysterious again. You're not telling this person your feelings. You're keeping your truth kind of hidden right now. And look, again, they're the Knight of Pentacles. They're trying to plant the seeds in this connection. They're trying to put in that hard work to prove themselves to you. They're the Magician as well. They're wanting to manifest this relationship because you are their dream come true, 9 of Cups. And look, this almost looks like trophies. They're trying to show you how kind of powerful they are, how they are good, or they like the same things that you do or something like that. They're trying to put their best foot forward for you to be impressed and choose them, basically. So let's look at the messages from the heart cards. Karmic. Okay, maybe someone's in a karmic relationship here. Doesn't have to be that though. It says tough lessons, codependency, comfort zone, temptation, not being true to self, avoiding shadow work, stuck and depressed. Okay, so what is this karma about? Six of Cups. This is the soulmate card. Someone from your past returning to your life. This person definitely sees you as their soulmate, and they're just really trying to problem solve to overcome any karma, any blocks, whatever that may represent, so that you can be together. And it's a massive roller coaster of emotions for them. I feel like this person's very afraid of missing an opportunity with you. Highs and lows, addictive relationship, pleasure and pain, hot and cold, emotionally unavailable, non-committal. They may feel like you're being like that because they feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder. There's divine timing involved here. You have a soul contract. It says not just yet. Spirit knows best. Surrender, live in the present moment. But they're feeling impatient. Butterfly. Transformation of a relationship. Freedom from blocks. Wisdom, growth, strength. Being true to self. Engagement, getting engaged, deeper commitment, marriage proposal, the next phase in a relationship. So yeah, they want a deeper commitment here. Karma may have created a roller coaster between you in the past, but that was divine. There was a soul contract for that to happen, for that inner transformation, which then leads to a transformation of this connection between you both. They're looking at you on social media. Some of you may be in communication on social media, spying on you, communicating online, catfishing, stalking, obsession. So yeah, they're keeping a close eye on you because they are worried that you're moving on without them. Shatter. So yeah, they have intense fears of abandonment, sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake-up call, end of an era, blessing in disguise. A tower moment may have happened between you in the past, and maybe they didn't realise that they were taking you for granted, but now they're panicking because they're worried maybe that the connection has completely shattered and fallen apart. Gossip. Courage. Okay, so this person I feel is worried about what people think in some kind of way. There may be external interference, because at the bottom of the deck we do have jealousy. Someone may be trying to sabotage your connection in some cases. But, you know, maybe that's what caused you to fall apart. Someone was bad-mouthing you, and this person chose to go along with that gossip because they were worried about what those people thought if they just got with you or something. But now they have the courage, strength, leap of faith, doing what's right, bravery, confidence, going for it, protector, stability, dependable. They're overcoming their fears basically and being courageous in coming forward. Yeah, okay, so this pill here reminds me of the Matrix. Red pill, blue pill. Red pill being the one that shows you the truth. Blue pill is all the illusions. So there could have been some sort of gossip. Maybe they believed in some sort of lies, some sort of slander. But now they want to take the red pill, which is the truth. Or they're seeing the truth. And now you're going through a new beginning, a divine gateway, some sort of lesson had to be learnt here, and they've learnt it, most likely the hard way. So they may feel like you've caged up your heart. Maybe this person really hurt you, and now they're trying to work hard to get you to open up to them. So yeah, the Crow, there was a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, depression, sorrow, but they want to put it right. We have hello, I'm a bad idea. Okay, so there's definitely some karma here that was triggered massively between you both. There's Wonder Woman with her lasso of truths. You're most likely trying to get answers from this person, maybe trying to get a deeper commitment. This person didn't know how powerful or significant your connection was in the past, but they realize now. I feel like they are going to come forward and tell you I love you. I'm hearing that for some of you this was an issue, like they had a fear, or they just didn't tell you I love you, and maybe you're waiting to hear that. If you really want to know in depth how this person feels about you, please check out my Dear Beloved message readings. They're written in letter format. They're about 1,000 words in length in general. They're not personal readings, but I created a collection of channeled messages from the Divine Masculine Collective. So these message readings really tell you how they feel about you, what their struggles may be right now, what's unfolding in your connection. So please check those out. I've received amazing feedback for those readings as well. The details are below this video, in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the orange crystal and the dark chocolate donut. So this reading is going to be your person's current thoughts and feelings about you right now. Okay, so what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Judgment. What's this judgment about? Okay, so they're feeling a strong pull into a new direction with you. They're excited. They feel like an amazing adventure could unfold with you. In some cases, it could be that you're long distance, but for most, it won't be that. 9 of Swords. So they're worrying about something. 10 of Pentacles. They want a stable commitment with you. Okay, so let's look at some clarifiers. What's this judgment about? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some sort of worry here because they're juggling two seemingly opposing, opposite things in their life, and it's causing a lot of emotional turbulence deep down. I feel this is a soul calling through your connection for them to release something that isn't serving them, but they're struggling to do that. They've got some sort of comfort zone, or some sort of false sense of security in the 3D. But there's this major calling for them to go in a new direction. So they're stressed out right now. Look, the new direction is clarified by the Page of Swords. And this talks about they are moving in this new direction. They're thinking about you. Their energy is going in this new direction that's opened up through your connection. But look, they're still looking backwards at the past. They've still got one foot in the door of the past. And it's a struggle for them to release whatever this is. So 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's some sort of decision here they have to make. but it's really, really worrying them, creating so much anxiety. And at times they're trying to push away thinking about this because it's just stressing them out so much. So they're trying to stay strong, they're trying to stand their ground. There's 10 of Pentacles. What's this about? Maybe they already have a family, a commitment, but there's this brand new opportunity here and they want to go through that gateway, that path. They want to go on this amazing new adventure. But yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. They have heavy burdens. Let's look at the messages from the heart cards. These are going to tell us more what they're thinking and feeling. Okay, cat and mouse. Gonna pull a few out. This could be a runner chaser connection, fear of intimacy, fear of abandonment, hot and cold, roller coaster of emotions, and triggering. Okay, so this could be a case that this person is daydreaming about having this amazing life with you, and a part of them really wants to go for that, but maybe there's this runner chaser thing. Maybe they feel like you have high expectations of them. Maybe they feel like you're chasing them to fulfill some sort of expectations that you have, but they may feel like they can't give you what you want or what you need. There's courage. Telepathy. So you have a deep telepathic bond. They feel your energies, they're thinking about you, especially at night. A multi-dimensional connection, feeling each other's emotions, mind reading, connected through space and time, pure communication, innocent. Okay, so no matter what's happening, this person is innocent deep down. They have a pure heart, and their heart is in the right place. They may be a little bit naive or childlike, but they do have pure intentions. They may be inexperienced, they mean well, and you can trust them. Social media, so they're spying on you on social media. For some of you, maybe you're talking online. Stalking, obsession, catfishing. Maybe in some cases they've created some fake profiles in order to spy on you. That will only be for a few of you though. I feel like they're trying to gain the courage to take a risk. Risk taking. Taking a leap of faith, trusting the divine, intuitive against all odds, taking action, courage, going for it. They're trying to have courage, but really I feel like they're insecure. Anxious, low self-esteem, poor self-image, nervous, not feeling good enough, mind games, engagement. Maybe someone that is already married or engaged or something. But this is also talking about them wanting to, they do want to take your connection further, but there's some sort of obstacles, and a lot of it is to do with their insecurities as well that holds them back. Let's pull some messages out of the bag. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Yeah, they feel like it's impossible. They want this connection to work, but they have these doubts. So maybe they're quiet because they don't want to lead you on. But then at other times, maybe they can't resist this magnetic pull towards you. They're very guarded. Feel like they're trying to do the right thing. They feel like the right thing may be To be cruel, to be kind, controlled. Okay, so they are very guarded because they have a fear of being controlled. They have a fear of losing themselves in a relationship. I feel like they've been involved in a lot of codependent relationships where they've lost their own kind of identity. Maybe felt pressured to wear certain masks in order to sort of function on a surface level in their connections. We did have cat and mouse, runner and chaser, so maybe they feel like you were trying to control the connection and they were guarding themselves against that. They are problem solving. That's that 9 of Wands, the sleepless nights. They're like, what does this connection mean? They're thinking, what am I supposed to do with this connection? What direction do I go in? They're very confused. And the more, if you are kind of chasing them, the more you do that, the more that's going to make them feel pressured and fearful. And that fear clouds their judgment. They can't see clearly. Reach out. They may reach out to you on social media. I'm hearing some of you recently reached out on social media as well. I feel like this person looks at your photos and then they feel this desire, and then sometimes they reach out because they find you irresistible, but then they kind of run away again. I want you back. So they're missing what you had in the past, whether that was a relationship or a situationship. They're wanting you to get back to how it was before, and maybe take that further with that engagement ring. But they're scared of commitment, okay? Sleepless nights, okay? Maybe they're in some sort of commitment. It's scaring the hell out of them. They're feeling stuck in their commitment. And then they're thinking of you a lot, but then they're feeling bad. There is an innocence about this person. And I feel like they're just very confused. They know they have these feelings for you, though. Yeah, they're going through dark times, sadness, fear. But they will break free when the time is right. They will be more of their true self. Look, they find you irresistible. They have deep feelings for you at the well. You are their wish come true. They're making a wish. Circus tent. Yeah, they're putting on an act in their day-to-day life is what I'm feeling. Circus act. Playing the part. So their heart is loyal to you. They feel this deep love. They feel like they don't experience that love with others. They love you more than they've loved anyone, I hear. You may have met somewhere where alcohol was involved, or they're just imagining having like good times with you, going on a date with you, having a good conversation with you. There's like the Ace of Cups as well. They feel intoxicated by this love. They want a brand new beginning in love with you. 2 hearts here. Love is true. You do have a spiritual bond and unconditional love. That's this bead. It's like the purity of your heart. This is a sweet person. And there's a ribbon on this heart. So there is some sort of soul contract here. Some sort of tie. Soul tie here. And I do feel like they will open up and communicate to you. The blue or the throat chakra. If you want to know more in depth how this person's feeling about you, please check out my Dear Beloved message readings. They're written in letter format. They're about 1,000 words in length. They're not personal readings. I've already created a collection of these letters, which are channeled messages from the Divine Masculine Collective. So they talk a lot about how this person's feeling, what their struggles may be right now, and where your connection is headed. And I've received really amazing feedback for those readings, so please check those out. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. If this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 5. You've chosen the blue crystal and the mint dream donut. So this reading is your person's current thoughts and feelings about you. Okay, so what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? King of Wands. You make them feel like the king. You make them feel confident about themselves. You really admire their strength. You really admire their achievements and how they are a passionate person. They have a lot of goals. That's very attractive to you, and they know that, so that makes them feel really, really good about themselves. You make them feel more masculine, and it really turns them on. 9 of Wands. Page of Cups. The Hermit. Okay, so I'm going to clarify all of these. What's this King of Wands about? The world. You make them feel on top of the world is what I'm hearing with that. You make them feel like the king. You make them feel incredibly important. Your love and approval, your admiration of them is very validating to them. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups. Or find another clarifier. Ace of Swords. 4 of Wands. Okay, so these are all very positive. I feel they're very protective of you. They're protective of this connection. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. We have Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups. They're very protective of you and the connection. They see you as someone very special. I do feel they see you as that delicate but also strong at the same time, divine feminine energy. So you're bringing out like this nature or instinct within them because they have deep love for you, and it's like they're taking up this sword to protect you or protect the connection. This is their strength. They feel victorious in your connection. There's something about the crown here, like their crown chakra is open. They see clearly. This connection helps them see through that veil of illusion. They see life, the world, their world, from a whole different perspective now. They've risen up. They see things from a bigger, broader perspective. So 4 of Wands. You may be seeing 1111 number patterns here. They find your connection very special. So they have a lot of respect for you. You mirror each other in that. You've gone through this new gateway, this new beginning. Knight of Cups. They feel very romantic feelings for you. So we had Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. You bring out all elements in them, I'm hearing. This innocent, like childlike quality. This brave aspect of them, romantic aspect, and emotional balance as well. And it's because you're powerful soulmates, you're on the same page, you feel the same way about each other. The divine is looking over your connection. It's very healing. They're giving you their cup, basically. Look how he's reaching out, touching the feminine's cup. He's giving you the cup, the cup, the cup. Okay, so Page of Cups, what is this about? Four of Swords, giving you their love is very healing. They want you to receive their love. They want you to receive them. Very healing. I feel like this person has worn their heart on their sleeve a lot and they've experienced a lot of heartbreak. But your connection makes them feel confident. And the Hermit. It's a very deeply spiritual connection. Queen of Pentacles. You may be assisting this person to go inwards, find their true self. Bottom of the deck is Five of Pentacles. So they felt left out in the cold perhaps in the past. But I'm hearing your connection makes them no longer want to fit in with everyone else because they've found their true path through you. And so instead of feeling left out in the cold, they're now feeling nurtured and safe to truly explore their individuality. Okay, so let's look at the messages from the heart cards. Roller coaster. Just going to pull a few out and see the overall messages here. Daydreamer. I feel like they went through intense heartbreak. They went through a roller coaster of emotions before meeting you. They tried to escape their problems of the world. They felt the weight of the world on their shoulders. Tried to escape those by going inwards a lot, like the Hermit, being a daydreamer. Whoops. I feel like they daydream about dating you, going on a date, getting back out there. Third party in some situations. New options, flirting, new start in love. So they're daydreaming about that. They're thinking about that. They feel very comforted by your energy when they daydream about you and what it'd be like to be with you. It takes them out of some sort of emotional pain or fears that they may be going through. Oops, I'm throwing them all around everywhere today. Trying to pick up this card. Okay. So the universe brought you together. It's a divine connection. We have destiny and serendipity. Fated, guided by spirit. Soul contract. Divine, meant to be, surrender. It will happen. Soul path, soul agreements. Chance meeting, more than coincidence. Number patterns, signs. Fated, destiny. Soul contract. So I feel like this person daydreams about being married to you, perhaps, and just being in a commitment with you. Getting married, lifelong commitment, soulmates, happiness, union, married, settling down. Bitterness. Okay, so you're healing some sort of resentment, or there's someone in their life that they need to forgive. And this connection's helping them to see that from a different perspective, a higher perspective, so that they can heal their heart. Butterfly, transformation of a relationship, freedom from blocks, wisdom, growth, strength, being their true self. So I feel like this connection's helping them to have that self-love, because they were having some poor self-image based on someone else's bitterness, anger, resentment, jealousy, someone that had like negative criticism of them. Tower, the shatter, sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake-up call, end of an era, blessing in disguise. So yeah, your connection, it was like lightning struck, and it's totally transformed their view of the world, of themselves, of love, of life. They may be a bit obsessed with you, fixated, passionate. They can't stop thinking about you. There's sexual tension and burning desires. And they're really fascinated with you, really curious. There's ghosting, love letter, cat and mouse. Okay, so there could be a runner-chaser dynamic here. Back and forth. Sometimes they're maybe coming towards you, maybe sometimes they're ghosting or just not really communicating their feelings. But then you hear from them. Love letter, written communication of feelings, expressing heartfelt truths, reaching out and missing you. Okay, so they're just feeling really all over the place right now. Because I feel like there's some sort of drama going on in their life that they're trying to sort out. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Trust issues. Okay, so they have been very hurt in the past. So they have fears about fully being vulnerable. They don't want to lose what you already have. Okay, so there's some sort of comfort zone. You may be friends, or you may be in some sort of situation where you're in each other's lives in some sort of way, but then at the same time they're ghosting in terms of they're not taking action to deepen this connection because they're afraid of losing what you already have. But then they're daydreaming a lot about being with you. They maybe talk a lot about the future, about you being together. But when it comes down to taking action, they're still very hesitant and fearful. Possessive. So they're worried about you moving on. They're worried about you dating someone else. Or it could be with that cat and mouse, the chaser they felt was possessive and it made the other person freak out a bit. Broken heart. So yeah, there's a lot of wounds already within them before they even met you that's triggering here and causing a lot of that roller coaster. They may have denied their feelings initially. Controlled, yeah, possessive, controlled, cat and mouse. Fear of commitment. But then at the same time wanting that commitment. Maybe they just fear losing themselves if someone is kind of like the chaser trying to control things. Or maybe they've experienced that a lot in the past, so they have trust issues. They don't want to feel suffocated in a relationship. Taken for granted. You may be feeling taken for granted. Or they felt controlled and suffocated in a past relationship where someone had high expectations of them, but they weren't really looking at this person's true needs. Feel safer in situationship, yeah. They have a fear of being trapped or caged in, that's what I'm feeling. So they may just be taking their time, trying to see what it, or think what it would really be like if you were both together. Would you be controlling, or would this connection feel liberating to them? We have the Queen. So they see you as the Queen. What was that card under here? King. That was King of Wands. They see you as the Queen. So they see you as very special. They feel like there could be really good potential between you both. And yeah, look, they're watching you from afar. They're also trying to navigate forward. But yeah, there's like these fears, these inner demons within them. Or that could be like the devil energy. They're afraid of codependency. They're afraid of being caged in. So yeah, they've not opened this chest. It's like a Pandora's box. They want to open the chest. They feel like if they really go for this connection, there could potentially be so much positivity. It could be really beautiful, but then they're afraid of opening it in case it doesn't turn out like that, and they feel stuck in some sort of unhealthy situation. Okay, so there's two here. Don't be a dick. I'm fine. Okay, so this is someone who's hiding their feelings, basically. This I'm fine is a gravestone. Oops, so there's been some sort of ending, but it's a transformation. So they're feeling quite wilted here, but they may be like, yeah, I'm fine. And then being a bit prideful right now, and you're thinking, don't be a dick, just be vulnerable, just be open and honest. But they have some sort of resentment, I feel. There's that bitterness card. If you really want to know how they feel about you, please check out my Dear Beloved message readings. They're written in letter format. They're about 1,000 words in length. They're not personal readings, but I basically created a collection of channeled messages from the Divine Masculine Collective. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and I've received a really amazing response to those readings as well. So please check those out. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.